As you know that today is Sabbath, and we came that we may encourage ourselves, that we may welcome the presence of the Lord to lift up our souls, and for the Lord to sanctify us. And we need to be sanctified by the truth and by the word of the Lord. Before I start something up here, I just want to welcome each one in the presence of the Lord. Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. And then I want to also welcome the Dallas chapter. They were already welcome, but I want to welcome them in a special way because they're here with us. From different churches, mainly from Mansville. And you're all welcome to be part of the group, so that we work as a team. Just a question, is Jackie in here? Jackie, my friend that Jackie, we communicated with during the week, we were with the mother during the week. Okay, she's not here. So I wanted to welcome them officially because during the week we had Jackie and her mom, and we were going through something. And the mother promised to come and share something with you and give a testimony. I believe the Baptist, eh? Yes, but they said they would come. And also with us, we have John Merrick. This man, John Merrick, I knew him when he was still a young man. I believe this is church. So, yeah. I saw this guy when he was born. Now you can imagine how long I've been in the mission. When Tad was born, that was you was born in Calcutta? Yeah. And I remember a lot of stuff going on when he was born. And I'm glad to see him after many years. And you remember I was telling you a story of somebody who pushed me and pushed me and pushed me to be a missionary. I didn't want to be a missionary. He pushed me, and after a few days of pushing, I became a missionary because of this guy. I was telling him, no, me, I want to be a businessman, because he's a businessman. I said, no, me, I studied commerce and international trade, so I'm going to be a businessman. He said, no, you're not going to be. I said, I will. He said, no. I said, I will. No, I will. And I think he carried the day. Because we agreed I was only going to be a missionary for 1 year. He said, okay, be a missionary for 1 year. And that 1 year is still going on today, many years later. And I'm not thinking of not being a missionary anymore. I will continue to be a missionary. So he's here today. He happened to have been in Dallas at this time, and he called me and said, hey, I'm here today, I'm speaking here today, show up. So he showed up. He he's a man of from many countries. I think by the time we communicated back then, those years, you're Canadian. No, you are Australian. I think maybe now you're Canadian or you're American. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, I have to keep up with people's nationality. I might be wrong. I might say he's an Australian, yet he has changed to be from Dallas. So. And among us, we have another one. This man is also here, Lawrence Denga. I think those were from Mansfield. Last time when I was talking, I showed you a video, somebody who was saying, now currently I'm the chairman for Medical Missionary Movement African Chapter born in the US. This is the man. And actually here, your nationality, Tanzania, no American, no Dallas. Tanzania, okay. Tanzanian. But he's lived in America as many years as I can't tell. 22 years. So he's been here for some time. And this man has a testimony that you people must listen to. How he became part of this group, he can tell. Now I won't tell you. I think I mentioned it when we were at Mansfield, but he has to share something little when his time comes. Maybe he can put it better than I did. Okay. Now he has his son Rashid. Yeah. His son is also Rashid. I also saw him some time back. Okay. A few years back, before he got married, and now I think he's married with kids or grandchildren. Are you with children? One child. Now, he's also here. Now, among us, there are other people I may not know who is who. I spoke to some people over the phone. When they heard that I was in town, they said we have to show up, we have to come there. So I may not know who is in the congregation. These two people I know because I've known them for years and we've been talking. But some people I may not know. Many people have been talking to me over the phone. And we just communicated and consulted over the phone and they get well, and many years later we meet somewhere. Like at the other time when I was in New Jersey, at the church in New Jersey, Maranatha Church. After I finished preaching, and just before I stepped down, I had 7 people whom we had been communicating with over the phone who had cancer before. And they're like, we've just been waiting to see you. I'm so and so who you talk to. I'm so and so. And I'm like, oh, so this is you. And some of them are like, no, you would not have known me back then, but now I'm healthy and strong and a little fat. But I want to read something here later. Go to Matthew chapter 9. Matthew chapter 9. If you're there, we want to read together. Matthew chapter 9. Matthew chapter 9 verses 35. Matthew chapter 9 verses 35. And Jesus went about all the cities and the villages, teaching in their synagogues. Teaching in their synagogues. So what was Jesus teaching? Because we might think says that Jesus came to preach salvation and also to save us. But Jesus was teaching in the synagogue, okay, and preaching the gospel. Those are two different things. Teaching in the synagogue and preaching in the synagogue. Okay, the kingdom. And healing in the synagogue, not outside the synagogue. Talk about outside the synagogue, that is something that you've seen in chapter 7, chapter 8, in chapter 9, a portion of chapter 9. But now he says, in the synagogues he was teaching, he was preaching, and he was healing all manner of sicknesses and diseases. And here also two different things have been mentioned there. Sicknesses and diseases. Those are two different things. You cannot put them as one. They are two different things. Sickness and a disease. Okay? It says and. So whenever we have classes, we educate people on what the two different things are. So that we understand why Jesus did so. Now, and please come. I wanted to come to this place here to look at. I think she called around, she called the pastor and organized everything. She was my link to this church here. And last time when I came to the US, I came to Houston. I came to the convention, ASI convention in Houston. And then from there, I came to Dallas to visit my cousin. And I was in my cousin's house only to see she showed up. And when she showed up, she insisted that I had to go to Mansfield at SDA church. So I ended up in Mansfield, and I think the Mansfield people, you benefited something. Eh? Do you praise the Lord for what you got at Mansfield SDA church? Say a big amen. Amen. For that reason, I came back for a visit. I came back for something else. And she said, you must visit another church. Because there are many other people in that other church who needs this help. So she called the pastor and organized that you people might also get something. Because one of you somewhere is not well. I know there's one person somewhere who's not well. Or a relative to somebody here who might not be well, who need to listen to this and get help for their friends. But now this Anne has a little testimony. I want you to share a little testimony of Bob. Because you remember she mentioned Bob. Because of Bob, her mom got well. Because of Bob's cancer, this cancer got treated. Okay? And because of this cancer, so many other cancers are going on. Being treated now. So tell us something little about that Bob. By the way, Bob is from Nyamira. And Bob has been on Hope Channel TV interview I think 3 times or so. Every time he goes to Kenya, he does the interview. So it's not a secret. Tell us something little about that, Paul.
Thank you. I knew Bob way back in 2006. When my daughter was getting married at her wedding, he's the one who was the DJ for the young people. So I knew him as a healthy young man. After our daughter got married, we stayed in New Jersey for some time. We communicated with Bob, occasionally, not all the time. And then 2009, myself and my husband, we came to Dallas. So when we came here, I did communicate with him again. Now, 2011, when I was a member at City Temple, those of you who know where City Temple Church is, there was a young lady called Denise. She was baptized, and the Lord led me to choose to mentor her. So I started praying with her on the 1st of 2011, January 1st. We started praying every day just to walk with her through the journey of Christianity. So as I was doing that with her throughout the year, in the middle somewhere there, she brought a prayer request of DJ Bob. But his name is Andrew, but we call him DJ Bob. So she said, let us pray for DJ Bob. I said, can I have his number? I didn't know that it was DJ because I used to call him Andrew, but the young people knew him as DJ Bob. So when she gave me his number, I called him to pray with him, to encourage him, and then he told me that he was Andrew. So I got to know he's the same one who had been in my daughter's wedding. And a long story short, he had been diagnosed with cancer, stage 4 cancer. And he had no clue of how he can be healed. He had just married 3 months before they diagnosed him with cancer. Now he was supposed to go do the chemotherapy treatment, which he started doing the chemotherapy treatment. While he was doing the treatment, Bob called his sister back in New Life Church in Kenya and told the sister his condition. And the sister said, wait, I have a friend here in church whose brother is a doctor. That is Dr. Jim Ayodo. And he is right now in the US. He travels a lot, but right now he's in the US. So let me get you his number, get in touch with him, and let your brother, Bob, see Jim. So, long story short, somehow they linked up with Jim, and Jim was busy where he was, but Jim was able to go to New Jersey on a Friday. Now that Friday, the Monday following, Andrew was supposed to start dialysis because his kidneys were shutting off, he couldn't go to the bathroom, and he was supposed to start dialysis on Monday. But he arrived on Friday, put him on a treatment at midnight. Saturday morning, put him on the same treatment. In the afternoon, same treatment. In the evening, that Sabbath, Andrew was able to use the bathroom. Amen. Remember, he was supposed to start dialysis on Monday. And then he did not have to go for the dialysis because now his kidneys functioned well. The water that was swollen on his feet had already drained out, and he was just like on recovery. So now, because of what God used him to do, I believe that God has interest in healing us when we have fallen sick. So when I heard that he had come to visit his cousin, I called him, he didn't answer. And then I left a message, he didn't call me back, but I called the cousin. And when I called the cousin, I made the door together. So she said, oh, he's here, talk to him. So this is now the part I want you to understand, that this is God. It has nothing to do with Jim. It is God himself who is sending his messengers to help us in these days. Because when I gave him the phone, he told me, where do you go to church? I told him I go to Mansfield. And then I asked him, where are you going? Because I will come where you go. Because I really wanted to talk to him because of some medical issues that we're also having in the family. So he told me, you come for me. And at that point I said, that is God. So I said, okay, I'll come. And from where he was, I live in Arlington. I had to drive 1 hour to pick him, and then another 1 and 30 minutes to Mansfield. But I say it doesn't matter the journey, because I know what God has put, the potential in him, our church will benefit. Because we are sick people, and we need to know that when we go to the doctors, they will do what they can do. There's a place for the doctors, but there is more about what God can do through his people and through his simple plans. And for us to be told how to go back to how God wants us to live, because we are sick because of what we eat. I think I'll have to end there.
Amen.
Bwana asifiwe.
Amen.
I think you understand that language, eh? Bwana asifiwe.
Amen.
Actually, Bob got well. True?
He's cancer free, I'm sorry. He's cancer free. Stage 4 cancer.
And one of the stories that stood out with Bob, okay, the tumor just dissolved. And so when he went back to the doctors for checkup the following week, there was this Indian doctor, female Indian doctor, who was seeing him before, started asking questions. You know, before they can go for tests, they ask you, So every question that was asked was the opposite of all the other questions that had been asked previously. She asked nothing, nothing, threw down. And the Indian lady got offended and said, please don't joke with me. I'm here for duty. If you don't tell me the truth, there's no way we're going to help you. Tell me exactly how you feel. I have to write these things down before I can send you for check. And Bob was like, but I'm telling you exactly how I feel. You're asking me how I feel. And this is how I feel. So the lady said, let's begin again. Question number 1, nothing, nothing. And then the lady said, you know, I have to write something down. Please give me what to write down. And Bob was like, please write what I'm telling you. That's how I feel. So the lady got offended and said, okay, go for checkup. So he went for checkup. The results came back negative. They said, no, something is not right here. They had to send him to another hospital. The results came back the same. Another hospital, results the same. They kept tracking his results for 2 years before they would declare completely it's gone, it's not there. Through him, he has helped so many other people. Those people do not even have to call me. He talks to them directly and he tells them exactly what to do, and those people go cancer free. We are just mentioning cancer because I think most people here may just want to listen to cancer cases. But there are many other cases. Let me listen to this video. There's a video here. I don't know if it's going to play. Yes, the technician. You know, hold on. I saw this guy when he was running up and down and telling the other people, no, we need to do this, we need that cable with it. And I said, And I think you saw when he came up here, we were struggling to talk about, and he's just doing his stuff. Keep it up.
Medical missionary work, is as the right hand and arm
medical missionary work.
Medical missionary work or comprehensive health ministry is as the right hand and arm to the third angel's message, which must be proclaimed to a fallen world.
Must.
So the gospel message
Not me.
is Christ who lived a perfect life, died for us, rose, interceding for us. Wonderful salvation
That's
message.
Ted Wilson.
The right arm, the right hand is to be
The president
assistance to help people
of
to
SDA.
understand life in a beautiful, comprehensive way, including our bodies.
It's not just for medical people. It's for health professionals, it's for health people, and it's for every church member to lay hold of this wonderful work, to be a health.
every church member. Bwana asifiwe. Every church member. This is straight from the General Conference. And it's our message. You can do it. He can do it. She can do it. Everyone must do it. It's not made. As long as you're an Adventist, it's not made. Everyone must do it. If you want to be in the order of the gospel that Jesus gave us, you just have to do it. If you don't do it, I don't know which gospel you're involved in. Bwana asifiwe. Bwana asifiwe. If you don't do it, I don't know which gospel order you're involved in. But every church member must be a medical missionary. Because you must do this, you must know how to do what Jesus did.
What Ellen White called, so you would be in her time, in her language at that time, a medical missionary.
This comprehensive health ministry transcends all departments, all initiatives, because it is so much part and parcel of who we are as people. That's why every department can be involved in this. You don't have to be a health professional to be an advocate of good health. Every church member can be that.
Very much meeting people's needs where they are. And that's Christ's method, meeting them where they are.
To imagine a church.
Mark Premier.
It were closed. The community would come and knock on its door, say, please open. You're running nutrition classes and cooking schools that are making a difference in our community. You're running stress management programs that are making a difference in our community. You're running wellness programs that are improving the quality of life and health. You're running health expos, helping us to identify disease and prevent disease. You're running parenting programs. This church is such a valuable church in the community. Please, if you close your doors, would you reopen?
Because everybody's interested in health.
That's the way Jesus worked. And that's why health professionals, church members need to be working with pastors and all working together in a very focused way. Every minister of the gospel should be prepared to do practical medical missionary work. The medical missionary work.
Look at that. Pastor, hii ni yako. Ha? Hii sasa ni yako. Every minister of the gospel. Every minister of the gospel should be prepared to do practical medical missionary work. Practical, not theory. You don't just read about the blind man. You don't just read about the lame. You don't just read about somebody who's sick and Jesus healed. You don't just read about Naaman. You don't just read about the stories and then you contextualize it. You must be able to read about these things in the Bible and know what to do when people are sick in the congregation. Our elders, our deaconesses, our deacons, we must learn, we must be trained to know how to treat these diseases. It is our message, it is our gospel, it is known that the Adventists are into it. The Adventists, it is known by the world that the Adventists are really into this. And that's why the Adventists are superior. I think I still need a young man again. I need my brother. Come. Elder Lawrence Tenga. Because of this guy, the work in Tanzania has grown. And Tanzania hosted Medical Missionary Convention Africa this past month, last month, the entire Africa, they were there. Now, tell them how we met and your condition. If you want to say something little, yeah, shortly. Don't go too much. Do afternoon, because these people must also eat. We don't have the few fishes and the few loaves.
I really want to thank God for my friend Jim Ayodo. I hadn't met him before we met here in US. Although I knew his father and his siblings, all of them had it. He wasn't yet born when they lived together with his siblings, his father. So he's a boy to me.
The way I think he's a boy to me. He's also an older man.
I have come to realize that the health message has to be, we have to embrace the whole message. It's not just about food, but we have 7-8 doctors. And nutrition is one of them. When Jim found me, or when I found him, I had already been a vegan for many years. By that time, maybe for 8-10 years. But my health was deteriorating. I'm an engineer working in big plants, where I have to be at work from 6 to 5 or 6 to 6. Inside these big buildings where there's no sunshine. For years I worked that way, and then my health started deteriorating. I didn't know why I was praying. Lord, show me why am I getting worse and worse here. When you don't have sunshine, your immune system is compromised. Everything is bound to set in if you don't have strong immune system. Then this one day, a friend of mine came and told me, there's this young man from Kenya. He's preaching about things that are very, very radical. And I need you to go and listen to him and come and tell me because I know he's not right.
And by the way, that was a pastor. He was a pastor.
He was a pastor, yes. And this was about yeast, bread, and all those things. I said, no, that guy he can't be right. He's wrong. So I went to listen to him when he came to a nearby church. And I wanted to just get the points and just crush him. Well, I listened to what he presented, and I was kind of confused a little bit. I came and talked to him, and we found we had some roots that come together. Invited him home to discuss because I wanted to get him out of that message about yeast. Well, he came home anyway to make this long story short. And I argued with him for how many days?